we going to... I mean, I don't mind the lights. We probably should get used to it anyways, right?
Yeah.
We probably should. Unless we're going to do a different lighting scenario. We'll see.
I was thinking maybe some strobe lights.
Maybe like a disco ball.
That and those super bright, right on your face.
Oh, yeah, just like right in the eyeballs.
Yes.
32,000 lumens.
That'll work.
Yeah.
People need to see us. We're beautiful.
We would never, be able to view the podcast because our coins would be scorched. But
Well, I mean, really, you wouldn't be able to see it because it would reflect off of my forehead.
and Paul's
my hearing
what do you
aids.
call him? Friar Tuck.
Excuse me?
That's what Sean says.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Shots fired.
What are you talking about?
This podcast just got started. It's going to be ugly tonight, listeners.
Hey,
Get
look,
ready. Get ready.
You can't control the way you... I'm the one to talk shit. I've got a Friar Tuck thing going on.
I've had gray hair since I've been in my 30s.
Yeah, there you go.
No, you guys don't understand. I had them pluck that hair. And if you're saying it's not a good look, I made a mistake.
So you had them pluck right on the top of your hair.
Is that why you're balding
I
back there?
wanted them to kill all the hair follicles.
It worked.
Right here. And
just get rid of the ones that are gray. Leave the other ones, though.
And you're saying that's a bad look? Then, I fucked up.
It's bad business decisions, but it was. Does that shit grow back? Yeah, it's funny. They got all these supposedly cures, ancient cures for hair, but I've never really seen it work. Right?
Nothing works.
Eat more watermelon. Clean your hair with this. Use a hair follicle cleanser.
Well, they have. Well, the only thing that
Bottle
I think
jism.
that works is jism. Is
what?
Did you say jism?
No.
A bottle of jism?
Why would I say that? That's weird.
That is.
I don't bottle mine.
Disgusting.
Anyway,
I didn't say to bottle my own jism. What the hell, man?
I think the only
only
thing that
like
works.
a mom saves her breast milk.
Yeah, I think the only way that it actually works are the hair plugs, right? So they take them from somewhere else in your head and put them on elsewhere. But have you seen
That's bizarre.
Have you seen what that looks like? You'd have to go incognito for
months.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what
because
is
they surgically remove the whole hair and follicle from
Yes.
the back of your head, and they surgically implant it where you're bald, typically up front, like your forehead. If you want your hairline back, they could do that for you.
It looks like a cornfield.
Yep.
Like there are dots and there's rows.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look good.
Yeah, so if that's surgery.
I'm with you.
I feel bad for people that they don't have enough self-esteem to push through that. It's kind of like women getting breast augmentations, or any kind of facelift or something like that. I mean, look, God loves you the way you are, you know, and it's the old phrase that, God makes people beautiful. The devil makes them pretty, it's
right.
Well, I tell you,
did I say that right?
Probably not.
Sure.
But
we're
used to it.
I've told my wife, I was like, if I ever go bald or when I go bald, I'm shaving the head. I'm not doing comb overs. I'm not doing the whole toilet bowl look or whatever you want to call that.
You just comb over your back hair.
Yeah, I could do that.
Here's my attitude about that. I used to be, don't be vain, don't be changing your face, don't be changing, don't be doing all that stuff, right? But the reality is, if that's something that's holding you back from being you know what I mean? Like if you are insecure in public environments, if you just can't, you can't, won't turn on your camera at work because you're so massively insecure about something about yourself, then fuck it. Change that if you can.
Well, if you have like a huge beak of a nose.
Whatever.
And I understand that.
Yeah,
but if you're I'm just taking like the Hollywood actresses.
Great.
If you're now 55,
half
60
our
years.
listeners just quit
65-year-old
they got
lady
large noses.
Who wants to remain looking young, I think that's the wrong motivation.
I do. If they're trying to stay young so that they stay relevant in Hollywood, okay.
Correct.
But if you have a massive insecurity and that's going to fix it, go ahead, fix it.
Right.
All right, anyway.
Well, these are things to think about. You know, dudes like us, first half of our podcast kind of hit the ground running here.
We did.
We got a little bit of a late start. I guess, did we? I don't know.
Not really.
It's just a little bit. We had some technical things we were working through.
It was just kind of
so if anyone
discombobulated.
If anyone knows about video and audio regarding HDMI audio and audio analog going into the same video processor, creating a buzz, it's weird. All right, dudes like us, first half of the show. It's September 9th. It's the first week and a half of 2025. September 9th.
It is.
We've got what coming around the corner.
September 11th.
We got that's kind of a
it's 2 days from now, right?
It's Thursday.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Wow.
How many years is this now?
It's 24.
24 years.
Good damn. Dudes like us,
Really?
I am Sean.
I'm Paul.
And I'm Jeff.
Yeah.
What the hell? It's been 24 years?
2025, 2001.
Yeah.
Man, you know what? I was sitting in my bed in Irving, Texas, Las Colinas, technically, living in an apartment, had 2 kids, and my wife had gone to work, and I was sitting in bed about ready to get to work, and it happened.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the hell? And I remember at that time, I had like 15 jobs. And I remember working the bar because during the day I had a daytime job, and at night I was a disc jockey and worked in the entertainment world, dancing for LeBaron. And that night I showed up for work and the bar was dead.
I think people were
They shut
I don't know if
down.
they're respectful, but I think a lot of people got afraid as well. They're like,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Yeah, they just kind of shut down.
Because I thought what was strange was there were no airplanes flying. And we're right in the path of DFW.
We are.
We can't hear them, but there's a huge train of them coming in from the
Yep.
east that you can watch. They're still pretty high up, but the lights, you can see them, and there was nothing.
None. I
Nothing.
literally told Shelly, we were taking a walk right after it. We were watching the news like everybody else, and I was like, you know what? Let's go walk the dogs and let's just chill. I literally said that to her. I said, Shelly, take a look at the sky. You will never see this again.
Yeah.
A complete sky with not one jet trail
Right.
or airplane.
Yeah, and we get a
You'll
lot
never
of
see it again.
especially certain times at night when they come in, because at the dinner time, or through about 9 o'clock, there's just a stream coming over. Again, can't hear them, but I know me and the boys would sit out there and watch them, right, and count them when they were younger.
Right. Yeah. No,
That's
it was
back before they had cable.
It was weird.
Yeah.
Then they got on the video games.
Yeah.
I said, hey, son, you want to watch the airplanes with me?
Times
Fuck
were
off.
simple
Fuck
back
off,
then,
Dad.
man.
We're on PlayStation.
No, they were like, Dad,
Fuck off. I got my Crayolas
chemtrails
over here.
They were talking about chemtrails. They were like, Dad, we need to go inside.
You're spraying us with chemicals,
is-
Dad. Don't you understand that?
It is crazy. We had during that time we went to the Holy Family of Nazareth. Oh my God. Holy Family of Nazareth Church in Irving, Texas. That's the church we went to. And in October-ish, maybe the end of September, they had the fall festival. And
Was
I remember
was Nazareth there
yes, he's playing the guitar.
singing?
He is it?
What's
Is
the
it like
name?
Jethro Tull? Where
Naz-
it's
Nazareth. Yeah.
one guy,
What's the name of the song they sing?
Nazareth.
Something like a dog, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
His voice is real scrankly.
Now you're messing with us.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a
Son
bitch.
of a bitch.
Oh, they did Love Hurts too.
Love hurts.
That's a great one, by the way. Whenever it comes on my playlist, I jack it up.
So I remember it was Father Jerry who passed away, Monsignor Father Jerry. He was talking to the public. This wasn't in the church. This was outside. He had the microphone, welcomed people there. They were pulling raffle tickets out because it's a big fall festival, and you show up, you donate money, and you got to buy raffle tickets to buy this early 70s Mustang. And these guys, they refurb or what is it when they remodel a car or whatever?
Restore.
They restore a car. And it's usually a Mustang, 68 Mustang, 69 or something like that. And he's going over the whole thing. And then he was like, I'd like to, as an airplane flew over, he was like, you got to kind of think about what has gone on for the last 4 or 5 weeks. Just hearing a plane coming overhead now is kind of a blessing just because of what happened. And it's just like,
Well,
every year.
I was at JCPenney at the time, and the whole day was lost. Basically, once you got to work, what did it happen at 8 something?
Early
Basically, everyone went into the one of the
conference rooms.
conference rooms, and we sat there all day and watched.
Yes, we did that too.
Zero work got done.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you were at JCPenney, so
This is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one.
And I
was there
remember,
anymore.
I remember I was
There's a
traveling. I traveled like 2 or 3 weeks later, and the airport was very. It was interesting because it was still kind of an unknown on all that shit, right?
Yes.
And I know I was looking at everybody. When I got on, I looked at everybody on and everything, and I had a game plan and the whole 9 yards, whether that would come to fruition if everything happened.
So you were like, on the airplane, you mean? You're like, okay, if that guy, we'll keep my eye on that guy.
I was like,
he looks like a box cutter guy.
Well, it just goes through your mind. You're like, what would I do if something like that happened, kind of a thing.
You know, it was horrible. The day of, like when it was happening, all this, information was flying at us. Like, oh, something's happening in Florida. Something's happening in this. Something's, out there. Yeah. Right? And my neighbor was from Iran. Nicest guy, right? And he was in Florida on a trip.
He was probably stuck down there.
Yes, he was. And my thought was, oh, my God, is my neighbor one of these guys? I'm like, well, stop. Just stop. You know how it makes you crazy?
Oh,
right?
yeah.
You hear all these conspiracy theories and all this crazy information. I was like, oh, my God, he might be one of those guys. And then I was like, okay, no, he's trapped there. He's completely trapped there because he had been traveling at that moment.
Yep.
Awful.
Yep. It was an interesting time. Like I said, the travel just a couple weeks after it happened was unnerving kind of a thing.
How long did they ground the planes? They grounded everything.
It was just
in the continental United States.
A couple days.
I don't think it was super long.
No, it wasn't super long because you can't.
Yeah, that's commerce, right?
Right.
Because there's a shit ton that moves outside of people.
Yes.
Just freight.
Yeah, so, that was nuts.
2 days.
And then 2 days. Okay. 2 days. That's so long.
Then they only allowed single-person Cessnas.
Oh, nice.
No, I don't know.
Okay.
Well, they had to get the Arab Emirates out. So,
right.
Remember that?
No.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just part of the conspiracy.
No, it's not a conspiracy.
It's not a conspiracy. It really happened.
Oh boy.
Bush says, "Get the Arabs out of here." The family.
Oh! I got you. This is like for their precaution, for their safety.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, it's interesting. I was at a gas station and I got a text, an alpha page. You remember alpha pagers?
Oh, yeah.
And I worked for PageNet at the time, right? So I got an alpha page from David Bain that said a plane hit the building. And I was thinking, like a Cessna? I responded back, like a Cessna? And he goes, no, I think it was a 737.
Right.
And of course, it ended up being, a 757? 767? I don't know. It's big. And I was like, oh, shit. And then it was like unraveling from there. But that was one of the first alpha pages I got. So that was
there's
great.
so many interesting things about it. There's so many reports, so many deniers, so many off the wall things, and you know what? It's hard to say what's true and what's not true because when you look at the facts at certain things, and you get a scientist or a guy that understands engineering and is like, well, the towers should have been able to hold or withstand the heat, number one. The two, they're designed to hold 2, 3, 4 times its weight.
Well, I think this is unprecedented. I don't think they designed these buildings for this to happen, though, did they?
Of course not.
It's an unknown.
Yeah, have you guys seen? I watched a documentary where they said what happened when the plane hit the inside of the building. It blew off all of the girder fire protection. It just blew it off.
Right.
So now you can't say that the building was built to withstand a certain level of heat because it now was unprotected. There's
inside. Other elements like there was both those towers, but then you have building 7?
7, yeah.
Yeah, that's always been the heart of some conspiracy. Why did that building go down?
Yeah, but it's not that it just went down; it's how it went down.
Right.
When you think
flashes,
of a building, it was flashes. That was suspect by itself, but then it was how it looked like a controlled demolition.
Yeah.
It's just
crazy.
It's just odd when you see a building like that not fall off center.
Right.
If you see if a building's falling, it usually will land awkward. That one imploded on itself. And who knows?
Who knows?
It's just us. But other factoids involved is that the people that owned the building, the Twin Towers, they just sold the building like weeks prior to this happening. Is that a coincidence?
That doesn't help.
Oh,
It says here that it was impacted by a bunch of debris and it was caught on fire on 10 different floors and uncontrolled for hours and hours and hours.
Well, that would do it too. Same deal. At some point, if you have an uncontrolled fire that burns at an unbelievable heat, it's going to give.
Ultimately pushed a critical girder off its seat, leading to the failure of floors around. Column 79.
Oh,
Because it's a lateral support.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you can't have.
That's just it. There's so much obfuscation going on. We're never going to really know. And
I don't think that's obfuscation. I think those are facts. I think
is an engineering
explanation. I think there's
explanation.
conspiracy theories out there that cloud.
There are alternative facts too.
Are there alternative facts or alternative ideas?
Look at that last bullet.
No, they're facts. They're facts that these specific type of girders do not melt under specific temperatures.
All right, read that last bullet because this is refuting directly that conspiracy, right? About controlled demolition theories. The NIST, what does that stand for? It doesn't really matter. Countered the claims of controlled demolition by stating that its own modeling showed that the thermal expansion of steel was the critical factor in the collapse, not explosive. The freefall acceleration observed in video footage lasted for only about 2.25 seconds and was consistent with initial interior collapse.
So, look, I'm not saying that there's something that happened that is nefarious. I don't know. The bottom line is that none of us know. We're just taking all the stuff that we're given that is told to be facts,
right? And
we're just pushing forward with it. We have to trust that no one's lying. I don't know if they're lying. There's just so much bullshit going out there.
Yeah.
You don't know what's right, and it's going to get worse with AI and how intuitive it is.
That is for sure.
Yeah, I didn't believe things on the internet before.
Oh God, forget it now.
3 times that now.
Although I believe the Nancy Pelosi video you sent out today.
I said,
was that you saying that? Yeah, I believe that was real, right? Was it authenticated?
It was.
I wish we could play that right now.
Triple checked.
Yeah, it was Nancy Pelosi going, "Oh, they kicked me out. I can't do
my stocks, my buys.
I don't have my inside information. They won't share shit with me." And her hair's all fucked up. And so all I do is drink, whatever she said. That was clever. That was clever. I love how people can make funny things with AI. So
some of the stuff is pretty comical, well, especially with her. There was another one. I don't know if you guys want to jump shark on this.
Where she fell down.
But there was, the Phillies Karen.
Oh yeah.
I saw so much shit about the Phillies Karen.
You mean
I saw the one turn into Gollum. You see that one?
Okay, you're saying okay. So people have used AI to turn this into memes and shit.
Oh, it's hilarious.
I haven't seen any of that.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a little background here. The Phillies Karen, the incident during the fourth inning, the outfielder Harrison Bader hit a home run into the left field stands, and Drew Feltman, a father attending the game with his young son Lincoln, celebrating his 10th birthday. The father got the ball and he walked over and placed it in his son's hand. A woman, later dubbed the Phillies Karen by social media users, he confronted the father, claiming the ball belonged to her. "It's my ball. It landed near my seat. I'm taking it." She was wearing a Phillies jersey because visibly upset, demanding, arguing with Falwell. He reluctantly took the ball from her, and he kind of gave it back to her because you imagine when he walked up to her. I mean, when she walked up to him, he was physically shaking. He was like, "What the fuck? I'm about to kill you. What's going on?"
Yeah, he was rattled. And he was like, "The only way to defuse this is just give the damn woman her ball, man. Like, whatever."
If they ever find her,
no, I don't think they found her yet.
They haven't found her.
They have not found her yet.
They haven't found her yet. But if they ever do,
how is that possible?
They're hunting. They're going to find her.
I mean, usually they find people within hours.
Yeah, that's AI there. And you know who I feel bad for? Her husband. Or whomever that guy is sitting with her.
Oh, yeah.
Because, you can see it kind of like, when she walks over to the New Jersey Jets guy across the aisle on the other side, that guy, her husband, he was kind of like looking down and shaking his head when she went over there.
Yeah, that was not the first time she went and bitched at someone. She earlier or later, she went down a couple rows and yelled at somebody.
Yeah.
Got in his face.
She's
wagging the finger.
Yeah, that's it. Go up a little bit more on the left. That's right there. That was the Phillies guy. The Phillies. He was wearing a Phillies jet. Philadelphia Eagles. I'm sorry. God damn it. To the Jets.
New York Jets.
Yeah, right there. So he was kind of like, you should have just given it back. And she was like, it landed in front of me.
I bet she's gotten away acting like this for years.
Yep.
And now she's been caught and busted.
So I've been told that they did identify her and that she has been fired from her job. So, and I was like, how do you know this? Like, who knows really the truth of anything, right?
Right.
And that she had a prior incident somewhere else It wasn't the first time type of thing. And I was like, oh, God, here we go.
That's what I mean. She's acted like this unchecked probably for a very long time.
Probably. Somebody knows who she is.
So prior to the podcast,
it's Katie Hobbs.
there were no reports of who she was. There were a couple erroneous claims of these people, and they all these companies came back and said, nah, that's not us. In fact, Paul, you read something about one of these companies, and what'd they say?
Yeah, they said, well, okay,
it was a school district.
Yeah. It was the person they said it was. She's like, I'm a Red Sox fan, and the company she worked for, was it a school district?
It was a school district.
Yeah, well, one of them was, yeah.
They said, it would never be one of our employees. They would have barehanded it. I was like, nice.
That is funny.
Nice.
But just look at the whole family.
Look at him hugging him like, oh, I can't believe. He's like, what the fuck?
But the family's chemistry when they're sitting there, the son, the daughter, the mom, they're all smiling. They're so sincere and wholesome, and then just like right to the very end where the dad's just kind of like gives them the ball and then kind of like, just get the fuck out of here.
And she's just prancing away like, my bitchiness won again.
With those 4-inch hoops. You know what she used those for, right?
Yeah, I mean, once the ball's on the ground in nobody's hand, it's fair game, man. Everybody knows that. It bounces down the aisle, and okay, they need to find her. And
once you give the ball to a child,
it's over.
It's over.
That's it.
It's over.
That's it. It belongs to somebody.
Have y'all caught foul ball any professional game?
No.
Never.
No, not caught it. I was given one.
Yeah, like when you were a kid.
No. Preston was in front of me.
Oh, okay.
This was 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, you guys have seen the video of the guy holding the baby with the beer.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
That was me.
Yeah. That was you. Nice. I did.
I barehanded it.
So my story is I caught one with the baby in the hand.
Did you really?
Yes. Well,
shut up.
It was Peyton.
Did you have a beer though?
I can show you the ball. I did not have a beer.
With the baby.
We were in line for the beer. And the ball came and it actually kind of hit the ground, bounced off of something, and then I caught it. But
really?
I had the baby in the hand.
Why are you not on social media? You should have been getting...
There was no video cameras then, man.
That was before social media.
It was 2007 or something, yeah.
1967?
But good news for the kid that it was his 10th birthday.
Oh, he got all sorts of swag.
The fans in the stadium, they booed at the woman as she walked away. Miami Marlins responded to the incident by giving Lincoln a gift bag of team merchandise, and Harrison Bader gave him a bat.
There's a company, Camping World's going to take him to the World Series.
Oh, dude, they scored.
Yeah. And get a free camper. And there's another company out there that is giving $5,000.
Love it.
To the woman, if the woman surrenders the ball, the company will give her $5,000.
If she hasn't been outed, there's no way she's going to out herself now.
Oh no, not on purpose.
No way. I mean, think about the hell that's going to rain down on her life.
The people
and
that
I don't even think it's fair for that much heat to go her way. I don't want that on anybody. We talked about this with the Coldplay thing.
Oh yeah.
I don't want anybody's lives to be like decimated to that level.
Well, she's kind of done it to herself.
I know, I get it, but anyway, what were you gonna say?
I was, you're like you said earlier. Somebody knows the people that work with her, her family, her neighbors.
They're probably terrified of her.
That's Barb.
Yeah. Well, and if they out her, they're probably dead.
Yeah. Because she's probably controlled them and yelled at them so many times. Yes. She's that neighbor. She's got
a shallow grave for all of them.
Yes. I don't know. Yeah,
it's crazy. Oh, but these memes are great. These memes are great. Oh, I wish I could show these, but these are the clever shit that people come up with is.
Go back up. I think that's the Gollum one.
Yeah. Converts her face to the
and she holds it up.
The farther she walks away, the more Gollum she becomes, and then she starts looking at the ball like my precious. No.
Well,
okay, that is great.
I'm curious just to, I've all day today I was checking. I must have checked 5-6 times today
to find out who she was.
Yeah, just say, have you found it out? And they were like, yes. And then there was like 2 people. I was like, did you really find out?
Dude,
and they were like, no.
I am amazed because usually they find this shit out in an hour.
It will happen.
It will,
because there's some folks out there who just. I don't know how they do it, but they access all kinds of shit.
AI, man.
And it may take, a week for them to sift through everything.
Haven't you seen the movie Eagle Eye?
Oh, yeah.
Where he's running around and every camera picks up everything they're doing the entire movie?
I think they had Shia LaBeouf in it.
Yeah. I mean, how can they not use that technology to find her?
I'm sure they are.
There we go. This is something for NSA.
That's right.
NSA should get involved and find this woman.
Yeah.
Anyway, stupid story. That was very unfortunate.
Yeah.
But then you have the guy that tapped on the helmets.
Oh,
on the Monday night game.
It was a Sunday night game.
Well,
it was
Sunday
the Ravens.
I didn't see this. What happened there?
So apparently the Ravens were celebrating their touchdown, right? And you know how they get close to the fans. And some Bills fan reached out and started tapping on their helmets. And
Jackson.
And yeah, Lamar Jackson shoved him back. He shoved him down, I think. And now apparently he's got a neck brace on and claiming he's like paralyzed.
And he's got like an arm brace.
Here we go.
Yeah. So there he is.
No, he's tapping the helmets. Oh, he pushed that guy's helmet. Oh, he pushed Lamar's helmet. Look at that. He pushes it. You can see it over the shoulder. He pushes his helmet back, and then he shoves him down.
Yeah, and I think he showed up in a neck brace too,
and broke his neck.
Yeah. The kid did. The kid did. You know, and he's whatever. And that guy was barred from every.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's been.
He's milking it.
Oh, that's Hopkins.
Did you watch the end of that game?
No, I did not.
I watched.
That was fantastic.
Yeah, the last 4 minutes.
I heard it was amazing.
The last 4 minutes are on the YouTube, and I watched it today when I was editing.
Yeah.
I didn't watch any NFL. I was so disgruntled over my fantasy football.
Oh, yeah. So who won this week?
Oh, the top points?
No, just who won their game?
I lost. I looked like shit.
Based on your question, I'm assuming you did.
I did.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah, my reviews.
So much for the draft grades.
Yeah,
I had an A+ and I got pummeled by 40 points.
Yeah, you did too.
I got crushed.
Yes.
My tight end, IR.
Who do you have? Kittle? Yeah.
He's out for the season.
Yeah, I heard. Not really the season?
Yeah, he's IR.
Well, it's at least 4 games, right?
Damn.
4 or 7 games.
I heard he got hurt, but I didn't know it was like serious.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah,
sorry.
That's at least 4 games, I think.
Sorry, bro. Not good. Yeah,
Brock Purdy injured.
I think you had 55 points. That was rough.
Oh.
Yeah, he's dead.
Who's that guy?
Some dude jumped off a building onto a telephone pole and hit the wires and bam!
Yeah, that's not going to end well.
Instant orange afro. That dude was...
He's dead.
And you know what? When people get electrocuted like that on a major transformer, it's not like you get a topical burn. You get burnt from inside out.
It blasts your like parts of your body off.
Yes.
There's a guy out in Fort Worth, electric guy, who he was out working and he touched it and it blew his face off.
What?
And
that's the thing.
He was one of the face transplant guys. Blew his face off.
I would just kill myself.
Oh, don't say that.
Yeah.
There's always a reason to live.
Well, he did it because he ended up having a baby girl, and he didn't want her to grow up
without her dad.
With him. Yeah, because he had no face, right?
Oh, grow up with a dad with no face?
Yeah, so he had a face transplant. He has no eyes, so he's blind.
So he's blind?
Yeah, he's blind.
God.
But, it was...
Yeah, so the transformer behind my house exploded.
That's wild.
Not the transformer, but the little.
Oh yeah,
they're little
the connectors.
Yeah, what are they? They're little fuses.
They're little junctions. They're just junctions. They're disconnects, is what they are.
Anyway, the loud explosion, boom, right? And I go outside, and there's like those little ceramic little coils.
Right.
Well, they had exploded in shards, and they were all over my backyard. And I was like, "What the fuck?" I thought like kids had thrown a firecracker over my back fence, right? And so I look, and there's a squirrel that has just no back. Like there's a stripe from its head down to where its tail should be of just burnt skin with no fur, and it's smoking like totally smoke. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, okay, I guess he arced, right? He touched one to the other, and so I scooped it up and threw it in the trash. Well, then like a couple hours later, when it became nightfall, and there was a utility truck behind the fence. Right, and they're trying to figure out, because I didn't lose power, but the whole neighborhood behind me loses power when that happens, right? So I go out there, and he's poking around. I was like, yeah, how's it going? He goes, yeah, we're just trying to figure out what happened here. And I go, oh, yeah, well, I think a squirrel blew it up because, and his face got so excited. He lit up. He goes, you wouldn't happen to still have the squirrel, do you? And I was like, what the fuck? Am I going to eat it? I go, yeah, it's in my trash can. He goes, do you mind if I come into your backyard and go look at the squirrel? And I was like, yeah, that's fine. So he goes over there and he opens up and he looks at it. And of course, it's like I said, like scorched. Right. And he's like, you have no idea how much paperwork you just saved me. How much time you just saved me. Because they have to have a reason for why it happened, right? And so, yeah, he was super excited.
Good.
Yeah.
So the little flip you're talking about is called a cutout.
Oh.
So
you said cunt out.
No, cut out. We don't use that.
Yeah.
Cut out. CUT-OUT. And all it is, it's just this little arm. Yeah. And it just disconnects.
It looks like a little fuse. With a big fuse. And it just goes.
Well, the big
they hang down.
The big transformers, the cans up there. Steven said that those are filled with highly toxic, cancerous oils.
Oh, lovely.
Yes.
Cool.
Seed oil.
So don't drink it.
It's canola oil.
It's vegetable oil.
He said he said when those blow up.
Oh my God, it's dripping! Don't drink it.
It's
cook
bad.
Some fries.
So you want to stay away from those.
Give me that squirrel.
That's why they call it canola.
Stay away from Transformers in general.
Well, just if they blow up, you don't want to be near them because that's going to spew all that shit everywhere.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. Speaking of lightning storms. We had a vicious one on Friday.
Did we? Oh, yeah.
You don't remember all the fucking lightning strikes? Left and right? Kaboom, kaboom.
Friday was kind of a clusterfuck.
It was a train wreck.
Yeah. I mean, all's well that ends well. It's twice I said
start
that
out
tonight,
bad.
Whatever.
It was funny because we were looking at the radar and it was like, oh, it's all north of us. Oh, it's all north of us. Don't worry. We can go to the rail yard. We can go to the rail yard. We hadn't even made it to We hadn't made it to Stonebrook. And it was like downpouring. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's south of where we're headed.
It's north, right?
It's way north.
Oh, damn. And it was coming down and the lightning was going crazy. And I don't know if you saw the videos from Anna, Texas, and Melissa, Texas. It looked like a freaking tornado.
I saw that one barn that
could have been
kind of tore up.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The one off of Main Street?
It was up in Salina somewhere.
Yeah. It was a shit show, man. It was crazy.
So we it's Friday night. We did our Dudes Like Us excursion. Jeff was Jeff usually joins us a little right out. He's kind of.
You were not feeling well.
No, he was kind of.
It was a bad stomach night.
But we were like, hey, let's kind of push through this and just kind of do something. I'm not really interested in getting super hammered or anything like that. I'm kind of over that a little bit. Of course, I did anyways, but but it was just a different kind of night. So we had some extra people. So we had Stan from Total Wine that used to be there, then went over to Sips, and then we had Brian Shitty, who was on the podcast once. But what's up? Shout out to Brian. He had to come in town, unfortunately, because his father was in intensive care from some personal stuff, body stuff going on when you're older. And he was in for a long extended period, maybe up to a week. Just now, I think got out today, but good for him, man. It's tough and it's taxing on anybody, his parents that are in there. His dad was like, "Hey, go out and go have fun with your friends for a little bit." So, he and Stan get an Uber and they meet us at the rail yard in Frisco, Texas, and.
Was it raining when you picked them up?
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah, so they were just standing there.
Well, there was an overhang, and but
they were still open.
Yeah,
Band playing.
The band had packed up and left because we were all like, oh, it's going to move a lot. It kind of felt like Bill Murray on Groundhog Day when he was just like, no, the storm's going to go a little bit further west.
It's Caddyshack.
Caddyshack, yeah.
I don't think the heavy stuff's going to come down for some time.
Oh, he also does that on Groundhog Day.
On them.
Yeah,
of course.
But so we show up and Brian and Stan load in. But prior to that, we had run up to Total Wine because we're kind of like, well, what the fuck are we gonna do? I had to go pick up Tara. This turned into a big clusterfuck, man. Because Tara, when she works. All right. So, but she had a surgery on her foot. And she's in her boot still, so you have to pick her up. And I was like, "Are you ready?" I'm not ready. Fuck. So now who's gonna pick her up? And thankfully, Shelly, your wife, picked her up.
Yeah,
that worked out great. We went to Total Wine, picked up a 10-pack of Jack Daniels.
Did you kill them all?
No, there's still a couple in my room, but
nice.
There's Chuck had picked up some still Austin shots. So, we drank those, picked up Stan and Brian, drank, had another one, I think. We went to Fanzo's after that. But I'm sorry, first we went to Barrel House.
Right.
That's the first step.
Oh,
Right.
and that's when the weather was nice.
Yeah,
it was nice.
And we
Step
were looking out
one.
west, and it looked kind of dark. And we're like, "Well, what's going on out
It was
there?"
all right. Fanzos. Then there was our server. Her name was Haley.
She was super cool, by the way.
She was very cool, down to earth. Said that she's been there for 2 weeks. The place just opened up, the Barrel House, Frisco, Texas, on the west side of the Dallas North Tollway, off of, is it Main Street?
It's Main and Legacy.
Main
Now,
Legacy.
is it a microbrewery or do they just have a shit ton on tap?
They have like 50 beers on tap.
Yeah. They got a lot of beers.
So they don't brew their own shit.
Not that I knew.
And frankly, look, as far as atmosphere, it was okay. It was very loud in there because they don't have any sound barriers. There's no breakup. There's no carpet. It's concrete floors, bare ceilings.
Yeah,
so
one gigantic room. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just really loud.
It was cacophonous.
Well, first off, it was so crowded that we immediately had to sit outside.
Yeah, so we had to sit outside. It was a little warm, but it wasn't too bad.
It wasn't too bad.
And then
they had misters going.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you were moistening?
Yeah.
Kind of glistening?
We were soaked. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And we managed to get a couple dudes like us magnets.
We
strategically
played the
placed,
hide the magnet game. Yes. Yes, which is what we do when we go places.
Yeah, we try to put it on something.
So the next time we go there, we have to see whose Magnus is still there.
Probably yours. Where'd you put yours?
At the top of that. Was that a screen? Was that a movie screen or a sunscreen? What was that big black box?
I thought it was a TV.
I don't think it was. I think it was a shade, a sunshade.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I stuck that at the top of that. But I thought maybe it was.
But is anyone going to be able to see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you look at it. I put mine on a 4x4 metal post that was supporting an awning in between two TVs, sandwiched. So, and we were sitting right there. All you got to do is look, and it's right there. Yeah. So you saw my, and we had another one we put inside a little caddy.
Yeah, that one's not going to last the night. We figured that one out. Then Chuck on the way out puts one on the barrel top.
Right on the barrel.
Yeah, right on the barrel outside. I don't know. We'll see how long that one lasts. I think you're right. I think mine has the longest chance of
you know what?
Staying power.
It wasn't a horrible place. I was kind of disappointed at the prices. We got a little. We ordered some fried pickles. It's happy hour. It cost $10 for the fried pickles. I'm not against paying $10 for an appetizer.
Yeah.
At all. But when it shows up, you're kind of like, there's like 11.
Yeah, there was not.
Yeah. It was,
What, 11 pickles?
Yeah, little
11
slices.
Yes, it was not. Yeah.
I would have commented. I was like, really?
Yeah. No, it wasn't. We were
like
not
$1 a slice.
We were not impressed. So
I mean, it may have been more than
plus it was
11, but
happy hour
not
there-
much more.
It was happy hour. They were trying to promote them, and I'm like, for 11 pickles, $10?
yeah, it was crazy.
Get out of here.
Yeah,
But the beer was half price.
Yeah.
It
And
was.
we
It
quickly learned that if you're going to buy beer from there, they've got one that's in a pint glass, and then you got one in a beer mug. Order the one in the beer mug. Clearly holds more beer.
Yeah.
And they were ignorant. They didn't even know. They were kind of like, it holds the same amount of beer. And I was like, I don't know.
It's so funny. Here are the three of us, right? And we're like, there's no way because he got the beer mug and he and I got the pint. Right. And we're both like, what the fuck, man? That looks like you got a lot more in there. So then it became a chug the beer, let's get some water, and let's do an experiment.
Yeah.
And sure enough, there's a good 4 ounces more probably.
At least,
Yeah.
In the mug.
Really?
It's a Stein.
And so the rest of them, we were like, oh, beer mugs all around.
Haley,
no more
Haley didn't
fucking
care.
pint glasses.
Haley didn't care. She hooked us right up.
Oh,
Yeah.
no
Yeah.
shit. She did. She was awesome.
Yeah, she's sweet.
Well, we
Those
should
pint-
go back. I haven't been there. I know it just opened. We need to try it again.
Well, we can go there Friday. If we can. Actually, I might be busy Friday.
Well,
I got it. I have to travel Friday.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so I might not be back till late.
If you leave at 2 a.m., you can probably make it back.
The appointment's at 2 p.m. and it will take too long of a time. I won't be back till. Physics won't allow it. I'll be back at 9 p.m.
So you never get to choose when these appointments happen?
I have put in a request to change it. You know, but no.
No, I mean when they're scheduled.
We've got to schedule it, but I agreed to it.
Right.
It's kind of, look, I can make it because look, whenever it's just like anything, you have the time clock starts ticking when you have to get these certain things completed by.
Sure.
And then I have to get it completed by, and I wasn't available today, tomorrow, or Thursday, so I got to do it Friday. I could punt it to Monday, but I don't like doing things on Monday.
But do you have to schedule these things with the owner, right? I mean, it's got to line up with them,
yeah,
right?
there's a lot of, the owners, and sometimes they have public adjusters. Sometimes they've got, there's just several people I have to, and like this particular one is a tall building. So, there's gonna I need to be able to gain access to it.
Yeah.
So that means
you got to make sure
specific lift.
People are there. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's no roof access.
Yep.
Yeah, they're climbing. This is like a no-tell Motel 6. I think it is.
Ooh.
I forget what it is.
You can lay in the bed.
I'm not going
God,
Dude.
why would you want the stuff that comes with it?
Yeah.
Isn't there bugs and shit?
No, it's not a motel.
Bed bugs?
Because
those are bad.
it is technically
bad.
a hotel. Yeah, man, they can be.
There's been a study I just saw out not too long ago. The worst places for bed bugs. I can't remember what they are. You may want to pull it up, Chuck. The worst cities for bed bugs.
Or cities.
Cities. I think Houston maybe.
I'm just about to say it's probably a humid city.
I think Houston's one, and I can't remember what some of the other ones were. I think or a couple were in Ohio.
Chicago, Cleveland, and L.A.
Yeah, a couple of them were in Ohio.
Okay, so is that just a volume thing then? Those are big cities with a ton of motels. I mean, I would think it would be like Gulf Coast and Houston, where everything's
there's
humid
a ton
and
of
nasty.
There's a ton of hotels in all
That
these
is
places.
crazy. So I entered an AI chat. Chuck enters it in. Mine says the cities with the worst problem, according to the pest control company, is Chicago, Cleveland, L.A. And you pull it up, and it says, scroll up there. What does it say?
Well, Chicago.
Chicago, Cleveland, L.A., Philadelphia, New York.
Yeah,
Are the
just
other two that they
completely
had.
list here.
And
What AI did you use?
Google.
Oh, he used Google as well.
Google.
He said worst cities for
Google.
bed bugs in 2025
Yep, same.
That's so.
Well, it's not in Texas, so and these guys are they on the east-west coast? Looks
Yeah,
like.
so if you get those, you have to throw your mattress away.
Well,
and just
you have to kill them.
You can't defumigate
They don't.
it.
They don't. No, like in hotels, they don't throw the mattresses away. They bug bomb the room.
well, that doesn't work though.
It does.
Not very well.
I would think it would.
No, it does. That's what they do. They bug bomb the room and they seal it off for like 2-3 days, and you're done. And then they come back. They go in there, clean it, and
That's
you
so
know.
healthy for your respiratory system.
Well, I mean, people don't know. They run they just kill the things. I mean, I think there's even a plastic bag that they zip it up in.
Yeah, you put your mattress in a bag and you have to let
they fumigate
all
the shit out.
all the carcasses.
But there's
fall
all
out.
kinds of stuff that's
You
also
suffocate
going
them.
on. Yeah,
the
whatever.
bed bugs are bad. If you get them, like when we go to the hotel, I look because you can see them. If your mattress has it, it looks like dirt underneath your mattress. So I always lift it up and look. But also, we always put our you don't put your luggage on the floor and open it up because then they'll jump in. So we put it on top of.
This is such a gross conversation.
So we always use those luggage. Those
the little
luggage rack or whatever. I put it on the counter, and I'm always closing it when I'm done. I don't put luggage away into the furniture or anything like that.
So when you guys are about to go in the room and you guys are like all, are you ready? I'm ready, upper. And you
That's
go
why
in
I
with your
sleep-
hazmat suits and
That's
you're
why
like,
I carry a sleeping bag when I go traveling.
That's for the sperm.
yeah, that's right. You
That's for the
always sleep on
sperm.
top of the bed in your
Sperm and vaginal juice.
Ugh.
Dallas is number 24.
Yep. And
Did
Houston,
he just say sperm and
Houston is
vaginal
46.
juice? Did I hear that right? Do we need to play that back? What the hell?
Hold on. Are you saying that the bed bugs are for?
No, that's what you get when you sleep in those.
No, that's what
beds.
they feed on.
Oh.
Yes,
That's why they're so,
because it flakes.
that's why they're such a healthy colony of bed bugs, because that's what they eat.
They're some of the most resilient pests in the world.
Yeah, but where do they come from?
Your anus.
So when people show up, are they outside the hotel? Do they come in luggage?
Yeah. You bring them home with you, and they just.
But how do they get into the bed?
Oh, I have no idea. I guess people travel. I don't know. I don't know how you initially get them. Like, can you all of a sudden have a bed bug outbreak in your house without bringing them home?
You got to bring them from somewhere.
That's why. So where do they start?
Bed bugs
how do they get
typically
there?
enter hotels by hitchhiking on guest luggage, clothing, or other belongings.
There you go.
There you go.
As
And
they
you-
are
you bring-
primarily hitchhikers rather than foragers.
Yeah,
So-
you can bring them from anywhere.
So where did the first bed bug come from, and how to get into a hotel?
Ever.
Yes.
It was the Mayberry or
Is
the
it like-
Mayflower.
It's like the chicken and the egg. Where'd the first one come from?
It came over from London on the Mayflower.
On the Mayflower?
Yes,
And
along with rats and the plague
oh, yeah. And scurvy.
and scurvy. Yes.
Crazy. So, I mean,
So-
but where do they live in the natural habitat? Are they like on trees?
I don't know. That's what I said. I mean, where do they come from? I mean, they only live in mattresses.
Well, think about
or
fleas.
inside.
Fleas and lice, same damn thing, man. I mean, they're, we went to an Airbnb in Arkansas, and it was a beautiful Airbnb with wonderful naturey shit, right? Well, the dogs were running all around, and I pulled 27 ticks.
Ticks are bad.
Yes, I pulled 27 ticks off my dogs.
Did you get all the head and everything?
Yeah. I mean, well, first off, they were so early in the process, they were just crawling around.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it started because I was laying on the bed and one was crawling on me.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck?
It says the bed bugs, they originated from cave-dwelling bugs that started feeding on bats and then humans as they moved into caves and later across the world with human migration and travel. Excellent hitchhikers, but they cannot fly or jump, so they must rely on people or their items to transport.
So some Neanderthals.
So those are probably easier to kill and control than ticks and fleas.
Yeah, ticks
because
ticks
they
bad.
jump. Fleas jump. You know that.
Oh yeah, we can see them.
Oh yeah,
jumping up on your leg.
They're tricky to control.
Yeah,
and ticks, man, they're everywhere. I mean,
yeah, and those carry some bad disease as well.
Yeah,
the ticks do.
Lyme disease.
Lyme
herpes.
disease.
I'm not sure if it's herpes.
Oh,
HIV maybe.
Unless you get like a penis tick.
A penis tick.
Yes.
What is going on over there?
I don't know.
You mean like crab?
He was like,
Yeah, it's going to crap.
They come from your anus. Like, I don't know what's going on with you right now, but there's a lot of weird stuff going on.
Yeah, it's just
all right, so I guess the rule of thumb is don't go to hotels ever.
I always look. I don't care how clean the hotel is. I always look.
Now, sometimes the
Always.
nicer ones aren't as they're. It doesn't matter. You can get in some of the shittiest hotels and they've got nice rooms and it's just fine. You go to a really nice Four Seasons one and you're like, because I worked at the Four Seasons and there was plenty of times where you get bed bugs.
Oh yeah,
it just happens.
It's just whoever stayed there the night before.
Yeah, they could have brought it from Baton Rouge.
Some hippie from Florida.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yep.
From Ohio.
Or Ohio, yeah.
Or Ohio. Mostly Ohio.
So they travel. People travel. That young lady traveling on the train.
Oh.
No.
The Ukrainian young lady.
That's a sad story, man.
I think they're really looking into, and I think they should, all the judges and the DAs who let this guy out. 15 times?
Unbelievable.
Let him out.
It's the same bullshit.
Even his mother was begging for them to put him into prison because she knew what kind of person he was.
Yeah, they just don't want the liability. They didn't want the look. It's just bullshit. So I've saw a portion of this video, and so he stabs her in the neck, and she looks up at him. She's in disarray. She doesn't know what's going on. She doesn't understand what's just happened.
She's dying right now.
And right now she's about to die.
She's been stabbed in the neck and she's bleeding out. And
Yep.
she's just
there
sitting
she goes.
Yeah, there's blood on the ground there.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Just like that.
I've never seen this.
Yeah.
It's sad as hell.
Yeah.
Just sitting there minding her own business, and then she's dead. Instant dead. This guy, you know what? He should get the death penalty, period.
Yeah, they need to kill him.
And you know what else? I'm disappointed with all the people around her. Look, I know it's a culture. And I think we have spoken this in prior podcasts. I know it's a culture whenever you're traveling, to look down, don't get involved in shit. Man, we're a community.
Well, at least someone should have there's
checked
nothing
on her.
they could have done.
Nothing
They could have done.
No.
I mean, she died in 10 seconds? And
It was quick.
And it was fast. And no one even went over and was
checked on her.
Checked on her at all. They just kind of turned their head.
Well, this guy's.
There was a guy that came later, like a minute or two later, and tried to help, and there was somebody with him too. He even tried to take a shirt off and wrap her neck and stop the bleeding, but she was too far gone. He caught the jugular with that, with one of the stabs.
It doesn't take long.
It was not. She was not going to be able
Poor
to be
thing.
saved, but that doesn't stop you from doing something.
Well, there was somebody sitting directly next to her across the aisle,
and they just ignored it.
Just sat there. That lady right there.
Yeah, this is post, right?
Oh, okay. Here they are. They're showing the 5 people that were there after she had been stabbed. Okay. Well, first off, it happened so fast. Probably most of them didn't even know what happened. And then if she slumps over onto the floor and they had no idea what happened,
they don't know that he stabbed her in the neck.
No, they don't.
He could have thought look, and the look on her face. They have a picture of her when she looks up.
She looks like she's in shock.
Yeah, it's sad. It's so sad. And
she's 23, right?
23.
Angry. She comes from Ukraine. She's been in the United States for 24 months.
Unbelievable.
2 years, and look, It's horrible. So people need to be held accountable for this stuff.
That's what I mean. They need to find out who these judges and DAs are and call them to the mat and ask, why did we let him out? What is your reasoning?
100%.
And,
this no bail thing has got to stop.
And then you have Brian Stelter saying it's racist.
Oh,
shut the fuck up. It has nothing to do with race.
No.
Brian Stelter, he needs to be fired again.
He does.
I don't care who was standing there holding that knife and stabbing that woman, that whatever they look like, whatever color they were, whatever race they were, whatever gender they were, I don't give a shit.
I guarantee it, if that were a white guy and they stabbed a black woman,
right,
they would be rioting.
Oh, it would be a shit show.
It'd be rioting, and it's disgusting.
Unbelievable.
And I guess that's just the difference between the cultures.
She starts like crying. I don't think she even realizes what's happening.
She's understanding that there's something wrong right now.
But she looks down and sees the blood.
This is making me sick to my stomach.
Yeah.
Let's not show that anymore. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
Well, maybe this will spur people into action.
It won't.
The people
that
were quiet before.
We're too damn passive.
And the problem is the damn prosecutors. They're letting these people out.
You know what? Look at these people. You couldn't have stopped it.
No.
It happened so fast.
And it was a pocket knife.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't a gun. It wasn't a machete. It was a damn little pocket knife.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it couldn't have been stopped. Should she have maybe been a little more aware of her surroundings? Maybe.
Oh, yeah. Now what? Now you're supposed to avoid anybody you're scared of.
Well, I tell you what.
On a subway?
If I have to get on a subway, I'm standing someplace with my back against the wall watching. You shouldn't have to.
Look, the only way
impossible.
The only way to curb a violent crime is only the intended victim can do it, because the felon that does not fear the police, fears the judge or jury, he has to fear the victim. That's the only way you're going to be able to curb this.
In that moment, you're on your own. There's no question about it. It's awful. I mean, even if she was packing.
So to what Jeff said, that I agree. You have to be vigilant.
Yeah, even if she had, bear spray, even if she had a gun, even if she had anything, there was nothing she could have done. Because,
well, you can read the room, and you can say, "Look, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people that, in my eyes, are suspect."
Nobody behind you. So sit in a place where there's a window behind you only. No one's ever behind you that you can't see, and you need to have your hand on your bear mace or your bear spray, and you need to be.
Are you even allowed to have bear mace or mace period in the city?
I don't give a shit. You have it. Buy it off of Amazon. Have it in your hand, and you need to be sitting in that car expecting somebody.
What would
to
fix
attack
this? You fix this is you give them guns. You give everyone guns, and this shit will go away, because you know what? They're going to start killing each other, and we'll be done. I say they collectively, because
it still wouldn't have stopped that.
That would not have.
It may not have stopped it, but it may have deterred it.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, this guy. What spurred him to do this?
He's fucking mentally ill.
I think he's mentally ill. Nothing would have stopped it.
No, it wouldn't have stopped this. But if it was a culture of people carrying self-defense weapons, then it would stop that type of stuff.
It would stop some of the stuff. Yes.
Yeah. Well,
but the crazy people who don't care. But I heard on the radio, they're like, the guy's not crazy because he was smart enough to leave. Right? If you're crazy, I want you to sit back down. I did nothing wrong.
And he's also a pussy because all the other attacks, they're all on women.
Oh, are they?
So he's a big pusswa. So he doesn't, he's got, you know what? I don't care anymore.
Let's move on. Let's talk about college football. That's always fun.
Man, there were some week 2 is always just a blowout week.
It's kind of weak. I mean,
there was one game, the Ohio State game. I think could have been close.
Ohio State
70-0.
Oh, well, I mean, they were making a move. Grambling State
they were. Yeah, they were pretty close.
What, across the 50?
Iowa State, Iowa was a pretty good game, right? But
Iowa State and Iowa. There we go. 16-13.
Battle of Iowa.
Yeah, that's a good one.
77-3.
I am.
You know what East Texas A&M is?
No,
it's Commerce.
Yeah, that's Commerce. Yeah.
Oh, they changed the name.
Yeah, they changed the name.
Oh. Well, that's not improving their basketball program or their football program.
No, it looks like a basketball.
Why is Florida
that does
State
look like a basketball score?
I know. A&M is nowhere to talk, but why is Florida State playing or inviting East Texas A&M to come in and just slaughter them 7-7?
So I had heard that they're going to put a stop. I don't know how they do this, but they're going to stop allowing high-profile teams like the high-caliber teams from playing soft opponents.
These FCS teams.
Yeah, they're going to stop allowing them to do that so that they can fluff their early schedule.
Right. That's all.
But I know why they're doing it, because they got to work out some kinks. You know what I mean? It's like the Texas-Ohio State game.
It's like a preseason game.
Let's imagine that Texas, they struggled, and Manning struggled, right? And let's say 3 or 4 games into the season, now they're humming. And then they would have said, oh, man, if we had played Ohio State in week 5 instead of week 1.
Well, Ohio State has to do the same thing.
Yes, but I think
each team has to do the same thing. They're playing their first game of the year. You're either going to win or you're going to lose.
But I think that's why they pad.
No, I don't think they should. I think they should.
I agree. I don't think they should either. I don't think they should either, but I think that's why they do it.
Well, I think they pad it.
Work out the kinks.
Well, it's probably part of it, but also I think they want to help ensure until they get into their divisional play, they want to ensure they don't lose anything.
That they're undefeated.
Correct.
Yeah.
Or they don't. Maybe it's not about getting hurt too. But these little schools, they kind of depend on the revenue that they get from playing.
They get a bunch of money. I mean, that's why
that's true. They get money.
Oh yeah.
So Cal Poly, when they were getting destroyed by Utah, 63-9, the coach is like, "That's okay, guys. We're getting a lot of money."
But even
$10 million.
We're getting a lot of money.
Oregon scheduled Oklahoma State, and they blew them out.
Oh yeah, look at that shit!
Off,
Holy
right?
cow!
Then you had a couple other ones. South Florida did beat Florida, right? So that's a smaller school. You know, from Tampa, South Florida.
But they're
beating
ranked
up on
18th.
SEC. Well, they're ranked there now. They weren't last week.
Oh, I got you.
Florida was ranked, and South Florida upset them in whatever.
And what was the drama?
Or whatever.
There was some drama about that game, wasn't there? There was some player behavior that made the news. Maybe I'm not thinking that one.
I don't know about that.
Okay, all right, we'll ignore that. Anyway, yeah, that's college football for you. I think there's no surprises.
I mean, the Florida one was.
The Florida one was a surprise.
Kentucky was holding their own against Ole Miss. That was a pretty good game too.
Yeah.
Georgia. Who'd Georgia play?
Oh, I don't know.
Austin P.
Yeah, and that's not as big of a blowout as you would think. 28-6 is not.
What about Alabama? Who'd they play?
Alabama. Did they lose again?
We can only hope.
I'm gonna have to find it.
73.
No. Sorry.
God.
Oh yeah, that's not good.
They play Louisiana
Beat
Monroe.
The shit out of Monroe.
And they probably were holding back.
I know Brandon went there for a coach's visit, and we visited
Monroe.
Yeah, we drove out there. We went to. There's 2 of them real close to each other, Louisiana Monroe, and there's another one just down the street.
Lafayette?
No, that's down south.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember what it is, but there's one.
Louisiana Tech?
They've been historically
that's
not
down
bad.
in Lafayette, I believe. La Tech is down Lafayette.
Yeah.
Anyway, and he went to both of them, but he did not like either school, so.
Yeah. Well, we're not going to see any of the exciting stuff until
it's Louisiana.
Yeah, when the big teams start playing each other,
next week.
That starts this week, right?
Yeah, good.
I mean, A&M goes up to South Bend and plays Notre Dame.
Oh God, that's not going to go well.
Saturday night, baby.
I have to get into more college. I have not done it. I have never felt the fever for college.
It's so much better game, in my opinion.
Yeah. I agree that they're more exciting. The rules are a little different, and these guys are fighting for this is. I agree. The chemistry is way different. I can't get into it.
Well, you need to find a team. whether it's something here like TCU because it's local or whatever.
I would go with Cal Poly.
Yeah. Or Austin P.
Well, I mean, now that the boys are going to be going to A&M, I'll probably
or East Texas.
A&M's
mess with them.
Grambling State. That's another good one. Yeah, I would. You know what? That's a good choice. Texas A&M University.
Yeah,
they're going to be solid.
Yeah.
Hopefully, they'll break out at some season, at some point, but they're always going to be competitive.
Well, my big one,
and we'll watch it together. How about that? I'll buy you some Aggie shirts.
I'm a big Aggie fan as well.
Yep,
we
can hoop and we can whoop and holler, and
we can fanboy together.
Yep.
Anyway, the big one for me this coming weekend
fanboy
is
only fan.
My 2 Ohio teams. The school I went to, Ohio University, is playing Ohio State.
Ohio University, yes.
And I don't think they've ever played, from what I remember.
What do you mean? They don't always play?
Oh, no, Ohio State does not like playing in-state teams.
And so, how is that going to go?
They're probably going to get blasted.
They're going to get destroyed.
Well, Ohio University just beat West Virginia. But I'm not saying that's Ohio State, but they may score.
Wow. So 73-6.
So you're saying there's a chance.
They may score.
Damn.
But they're better than some of the ones they played this week. So anyway.
How's Deion Sanders, Colorado doing?
They lost their first game. I don't know what they did week 2.
They're not ranked anymore, I don't believe.
Yeah, they suck.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was a totally overhyped situation.
Yeah, and I'm glad Texas Tech is doing pretty good. They womped up on whoever they played with last week.
Yeah, they destroyed somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a huge college football fan. Yeah, I think Steven.
You passed it.
I think Steven is coming up or
right
coming
there.
over so we can
Kent
watch
State.
the game.
They played Kent State. Go one more up. 62-14.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Jeez.
I tell you what, Texas Tech has had some really good years in the past. It's been a while.
Yeah.
I mean, they've had a lot of quarterbacks. I mean, A&M has too, but like they've had Pat Mahomes, they had Baker Mayfield there.
Yeah.
He
didn't finish there though.
No.
There's been quite a few that's gotten on to the NFL.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they.
Spencer Rattler went there.
Graham Harrell.
Oh, nice.
Who was really good back in the early 2000s, I think. He set a bunch of records, but he didn't do anything in the pros.
Yeah.
But there's quite a few Texas Tech. That's when, who was the coach at the time? What was his name?
Spike Dike?
No.
Oh, after that.
The guy who got
in trouble
for keeping
players
Craig James kid in the locker. What was his name? He's passed away now.
Yeah, he passed away.
Bob something.
That's Bob Knight. No,
not Bob
the
Knight.
basketball.
Oh, you're right.
The old pirate.
Pirate.
Yes, he went on a
fucking blank.
He went on a Mississippi State.
All right. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to go back to that.
Anyway,
I'll get it.
All right.
Yeah.
Speaking of, you said somebody has passed on.
Oh, I did. Yeah. So.
Yeah, we have some celebrity deaths.
We did have a little bit of a celebrity death.
Well, do we have time, or do we need to?
Talk about Mike Wright.
Yeah.
Mike Wright.
Do we have time to do this, or?
Nah. Well, we got.
Now that Sean gave it away, I guess we do.
Damn, the whole thing's blown.
What are you talking about?
You just spilled it.
Well, the former Mississippi State quarterback Mike Wright.
Oh no, Mike! It is Mike.
He's talking about the quarterback, not who died.
Mike. Oh God, I don't know. How much time we got left, Chuck?
About 8 minutes.
And we also have to talk about the bourbon.
Yeah, we have to talk about a bourbon. That's what I'm saying.
But let's do that. Let's talk about the bourbon, and then we'll do celebrity deaths, and then we'll wrap up.
If we have time, if not, we'll wrap in celebrity deaths next show.
Okay. All right. What are we drinking, gentlemen?
Teaser.
That's crisp.
We are drinking the Heaven Hill Bottle and Bond.
It's a good one.
This is aged 7 years.
Yes.
And this was actually really hard to find for the longest time, and now it's on the shelf.
It's everywhere.
Right?
I have a bottle of this at home.
Yeah. And I remember the first time we got it, I researched it, and it used to only be available in Kentucky for like $15 back in the day.
15?
Yes.
Good Lord.
So we went through a period when we were buying it, and I want to say it was $35 bucks, $40 bucks.
$34.99.
And now
35.
what? It's like 60?
Yeah, it's stupid. Yes.
They're going to have to correct that because the market is soft.
Oh, yeah.
The market is really soft.
Yep. Stuff's coming down. It's just not coming down fast enough, right? Because I think the challenge, well, they make their own stuff, Heaven Hill. So
that can't be right. It was $15 and now it's $70?
When it was only in Kentucky. Yeah.
Okay, that's just dumb.
Yeah. Same shit.
Well, whatever. I guess they were waiting for it to mature. This is a 7 year, right? No, this is
7 years.
A 7 year?
7 years.
They were waiting for it to get hot. That's what they do. I guess if everybody wants it, then they're like, oh, it's all supply and demand, right?
So they stick it in the barrel at 125 proof. It's there for 7 years. Mash bill 78 corn, 10 rye, 12 barley. This is in the Bardstown region. It says MSRP is around $70, anywhere from 65 to 75, pending ish.
I don't know what fair price is.
Then
there's paid is
$50.
$50. I think paid is probably the MSRP.
Right.
Fair price, maybe the aftermarket. Secondary, maybe.
Yeah, but you can find it at any.
You can now. Yeah,
but that's based in August 2023.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. $50. It costs $50 now.
So you've been to the distillery, not the distillery, but the Rick House.
It's only Rick Houses right now,
and I've been to there as well.
Yeah,
and
they have
cool.
Oh, it's huge.
Yeah,
they have
large.
So many barrels.
I know.
And they said they do. Is it 1,500 barrels a day? Is how much they bottle.
Wow,
it's a lot.
It's a lot.
1,500 barrels
a day.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Yeah, no, distilling. So they're distilling 1,500 bottles or barrels a day. And when they open up their own distillery, because right now they outsource to Jim Beam and some other places, right?
Hold on. 1,500, did we do that right? 1,500 barrels.
Correct.
Yeah, a day.
A day.
They have massive machinery doing this shit.
It is tremendously large.
Wow.
It's insane.
Yeah, the amount of barrels they have is just obscene.
This is how people lose barrels in the system, like Pappy. You have employees that are finding these displaced barrels when you start generating
selling
much.
It out the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you manage something like that?
Yeah, look, Heaven Hill, Bernheim Distillery, 400,000 barrels a year. So do that math.
Damn.
We have an alcohol problem in this country.
And then one is just what just opened. So they're doing 150,000, and it's going to scale up to 400. They're going to do almost 900,000 barrels a year.
That's too much.
Because the lady who did the tour says when our distillery opens up, or our new one that they're building, it's going to double it to 3,000 barrels a day.
It's insane.
Well, I mean, if they could sell it,
if they can sell it,
they do. Now they own a bunch of brands as well.
So this right here, the smell of it. Let's get in here.
I'm done.
I'm done too.
Oh.
Did you do like a third and fourth pour while we weren't looking?
No, I didn't touch it.
I really like this. I mean, it's enjoyable.
It's excellent.
It's an outstanding bottle.
It's highly crushable.
It is. It's 100 proof. It's bottle and bond, so it's 100 proof.
Heaven and Hill bottle and bond tasting
drink.
notes feature a golden amber color with a nose of vanilla, caramel, honey, and oak. The palate is smooth and warm, blending sweet corn and honey with a subtle rice, spice, oak, and char.
It's a no-brainer.
Yeah, it's always
for $50. It's a
long
no-brainer.
finish, satisfying, warm linger with notes of caramel spice and toasted oak.
I would buy this again to replace it.
Yep. Something you have to and should have in your collection.
Yeah.
You really should, because this one's an easy one to drink because it's 100 proof.
Right.
And honestly, for 100 proof, it is kind of hot for 100 proof.
Yeah. Well, it's still smooth, but you can feel a little bit of it.
Yeah. There's a richness to it.
Yeah. It's nice.
All right. Well, let's wrap up. What are we going to rank this?
I'm going 6.8.
For 100 proofer, I'm probably a 7 on this because I really like it.
Yeah, I'm 7 as well.
Yeah.
I feel comfortable saying that. I don't want to jump higher than a 7.1. I think 7 is perfect for this.
Yeah.
That is what you gave it last time. So
is it really
consistent
on the nose?
And I think it's interesting as we review.
Did Paul do 6.8?
Everybody gave it a 7.
No, Paul.
Oh, I've dipped a little.
Oh.
I've dipped. Well, because I've matured. My taste and my palate has matured a little bit.
2/10 of a
I would expect this to be a 9-year.
Well, out there when we were in the green room, he goes, "This is a 7-year, right?" He was tasting. He's like,
I can't,
"This has been aged 7 years.
I can't take it.
My palate is so mature."
I can't take sometimes Paul serious when he looks at me and he turns his head to the side and his headset is flaking and I see that.
The wind is blowing the flakes off my
extra
headset.
Jowls that are.
Yeah, I know. It's bad.
$15 a pop, huh?
We need to buy them. I'll buy 3 sets. How is yours, by the way, Mr. Producer? Is your Is your headset disintegrating like the rest of us?
No. It's beautiful shape. Austin took great care of it for 4 years.
Okay. All right. I'll get. How's
I'm
yours?
kinda curious,
I don't have any all.
Sean, is yours?
Mine's
falling
starting
apart?
to fray as well. I wonder if there's if you buy. We have 5, 6. We have 6 packs. I wonder what
The other one's fraying.
No, they're good, but I'm saying, maybe if there's a bulk price.
I don't think there was.
No.
Yeah, I didn't see one in what I was researching, but I can buy 3 for now.
I would buy 3 because those guarantee we'd lose them.
Actually, solid.
Yeah,
That's a good point. So,
Mike Leach.
Mike Leach. Who's that?
That's the coach of
That's
Texas
Coach
Tech back
Tech.
in the day.
Of the football.
That's when they were
Running gun.
Cliff Kingsbury
Yes.
was the quarterback.
Yes. Oh, dude, he was airing it out.
Oh yeah,
Air raid, yeah.
Very nice.
yeah. Had some good receivers too, and that's when they were
Michael Crabtree.
yes, and they were ranked in the top 5, I think, for a while. I mean,
They would beat Texas from every once in a while.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They beat the big boys in the Big 12 every now and then. So.
Yeah, and they made a stink because it was always Oklahoma and A&M and Texas, and those were the ones that. And then suddenly Texas Tech is beating people.
Yeah,
and they're like, "What the fuck? That's not supposed to be in the equation here."
Well, now that we're in September of 2025, we've got a bunch of Oktoberfest that are going to start popping up here, and I have a list.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna on the second half of the podcast.
Let's do that. We need a plan.
Yeah,
we got planning we got to do.
I know McKinney's coming up. I will be out for that.
Frisco.
Yeah, we're heading into the fall, gentlemen.
But I want to go
it's right around the corner.
We've never gone to the Frisco one. At least I haven't. I've never been to the Frisco one.
I've been to the Frisco one. It's fun.
I'd like to go to that one this year. That's at the Star, isn't it?
Yep, I was there last year. It's fun.
Oh.
Chicken dances.
Yeah, and what was cool is that how they have that the big football field, the little football field,
where all the kids out there playing
and
football.
that ginormous screen. Well, they had a little bit of that going on, but they had like a big tent and all these
Oompa bands.
and there was an amazing game that was on the gigantic screen, a college football game. It was cool.
People bring out their chairs.
We got to do it.
German food, beer games, Liederkosen, and a dirndl contest.
And a what contest?
Dirndl?
Dirndl, DRNHL.
What is that?
Dirndl?
I think it's where you hold the mug up and you let it just freaking.
Oh yeah, and they're like all shaking, and they're like, I can't.
Sir, you can't shake your hand. You're losing all the beer.
Yeah, what if you just shake it and everything falls out and you just have an empty glass? I'm still holding it.
No, they go.
Yeah.
Well, tell Julie, the Flying Saucer Drought Emporium in Fort Worth, they have an event, 5K run, celebration from Raw Brews.
When? She won't do that.
September 13th.
She's out of town. She's training for a marathon. She's not going to run any race right
What
now.
if you do the 5K 20 times?
That's
Just go in a circle over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
All right, check us out on Facebook and Instagram, Dudes Like Us Podcast. Mr. Producer, Mr. Chuck, thank you. It's September 9th, 2025. Dudes Like Us, I'm Sean.
I'm Paul.
And I'm Jeff.